I mean, you gotta be careful with that nostalgia bait. Because like even just naming something in name only is something they've been doing with a bunch of products for a number of years.
As a recent example of that would probably be the Good Times.
I'm not saying nothing.
So
we were actually talking about that in the car.
You saw that,
yeah.
Like I saw the trailer and the preview. That's it.
No.
That's all I saw. Was
Good Times, Seth MacFarlane. And I was like, oh no, this all sound good.
But seeing the fact that it is Seth MacFarlane, you already knew what type of show it was going to be. You already knew.
But when it had Good Times on it.
But I'm telling you, any show with you already knew what type of show it was going to be like.
Wait, here's what I don't understand though. Okay, so you remember that show that Seth MacFarlane did, where it was like the Star Trek spinoff, but it wasn't the Star Wars. It wasn't.
Yeah, he was in it though, right?
Was it Orville or something started with an O.
Yes.
Why don't you do something like that where you basically like loosely base it on this universe that existed? That way you don't mess with that stuff. Because I mean, Good Times is pretty heavy.
Which, I mean, he wasn't the only executive producer.
Yeah.
Yes.
I blame him too.
I blame Steph too. He shot and missed.
I blame them all. I blame them all.
That's the point. It didn't go.
But my thing is, when you see his name titled to something, you already know what type of show it's going to be about.
Now, if it was, and I can't, like, why couldn't he just do something in it? Because he could get it. He has his own audience from his name alone. You can market a show with his name. Yes. You don't need a show like Good Times.
You don't need to actually like because his name is enough to carry the show by itself.
Yeah. You can say ratchet stuff.
Yeah. So my thing, was it more him or was it more Steph Curry?
He honestly he probably was like brought along later on into it.
I believe
because he's just executive producer on it.
Yeah, and that I mean, you can just be the person.
And so when you think about that, you think about executive producers are the people who fund it, right?
Yeah.
So who is the creator of the show? Period. Point. Who was the creator?
I can't remember the original creator.
No, I'm not talking about Good Times. I'm talking about the show now.
No, but I'm saying like one of the original executive producers on the original show is one of the executive producers on this show. They probably
I don't think the creator's involved in that.
Nah, like because the cast members actually came out. Several of the cast members came out talking disparagingly about this.
Right, because at first they were going to be a part of the cartoon version.
Yeah, and then some of them read the script.
They read that script and said,
nah, homie.
Nah, I'm good. No, absolutely not. We're out of here.
Yeah. I mean, look. Like, there's one other thing that I've seen because it's got so much fanfare. The dude is singing Good Times, the song, to a cockroach in the shower. That don't sound like Good Times to me.
No.
But Good Times wasn't Good Times.
It wasn't, yeah, but they wasn't singing melodies to cockroaches.
That damn sure don't sound like no Good Times. That don't sound like Good Times right now.
They're struggling, and then they're singing a ballad to a cockroach. Like I can't.
All I'm gonna say is, like I said before, you should have known what that show was gonna be about.
Now, and I've heard a few people who liked it, and people who like it, they are Seth MacFarlane fans,
right? Okay. The people who like it, they our color. Are they our color?
You really think I'm asking a white person about this show?
I don't know. I'm just asking a question.
Absolutely not.
I'm just asking a question. So what was the reason for liking it?
Now, again, they're Seth MacFarlane fans. So his style of comedy works for them.
Okay.
And some of them are younger, so they never watched
the
original Good Times. But like one. But again, that's a Seth MacFarlane fan. So
are they in their 20s? Or 30s?
One person was in their 30s. There were other people I talked to.
That's unfair. You gotta get the people in their 30s to ask them. The people who have watched it.
Ask some boomers.
Ask some boomers. Gonna watch it.